everyone, I'm going to show you how to farm Bloodmoon essences. Now this isn't a foolproof guide, but it is the best way to get these essences. So first thing, you want to trigger a Bloodmoon, which is completely random. I've heard people talk about it's on a timer or that you have to do a specific thing, but the best way I've found is that just re-roll into adventure mode until you trigger one. That to me is the best way. So anyway, once you find one of these purple wisps, the best thing is to try and find a pattern. They're usually collected in a very specific way. Like sometimes you'll find 4 in an area, 2 in an area, but the best way is trying to maximize your yield. There'll sometimes be around those flying enemies as you see, but I've found them in an array of locations. Regardless, you want to find a decent pattern of them and try and farm as many of them until the Bloodmoon exhausts, because it is on a timer once it's triggered. And once you get a couple of them, don't get greedy. Head back into a portal, whether it's an optional dungeon or main dungeon as I'm doing here, and just keep going back and forth until you exhaust the Bloodmoon. This to me is the best opportunity to get as many blood essences as possible, and I'll show another piece of footage of me getting it in a different area, showcasing that they're not always surrounded by those whims. So this is the other piece of footage. You can see there are 3 of them right here. There are no flying enemies. So just to showcase that they do come in sets in random locations throughout the map. Now they only appear in the open parts of the map, you know, the ones that have the areas where you go to the dungeons, but they don't appear in the dungeons. So trigger a Bloodmoon and just try and go back and forth. To me, this is the best way to farm as many Bloodmoon essences as possible. I got about 10 per run. Sometimes I got lucky and got 20, but you don't need around 35 to get all of the items from the Bloodmoon altar. Now, if you don't know what a Bloodmoon altar is, simply go to your map and just explore the areas. Eventually, you will find it, and it'll be indicated by this blue marker you'll see here on the map, and just go to it. Like, it's really random, but you'll eventually find it. Like I said, just explore both open areas of the map, and eventually you will locate it. Even if you don't see it, the map will automatically highlight it the second that you are within its vicinity. So if this video helped you in any way, remember to like, share, comment. Consider joining Super Thanks and Patreon. All those links are below, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.